Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Mechanicus, with me, BringItDon. We're going to continue down this quest line with the third seal. Tiresus needs examples of less common Necron vocabulary. They can be found in the rantings of Lord Ubjal being transmitted through his tomb, and Tiresus has asked a full version of the transmission be acquired. Where we get the Zenrite axe and the upgraded scanner. So let's do it. Skitarii stationed in the tomb of Ubjal are reporting that Lord's rantings are being transmitted from somewhere inside the structure. What we can translate suggests he is quite insane. Ubjal is suffering from a version of the disease that created the Flayed Ones. Observation prompts curiosity, but not enough in itself to bring you to the command throne. Perceptive as always, Magos. It occurs to me that if we were to obtain a complete version of Ubjal's fragmented transmissions, they could help me translate some of the more obscure hieroglyphics among the Tesseract Vault's inscriptions. And your work on these inscriptions has proven illuminating thus far. Your quest shall be considered xenobiologist. Actually, I think it's pronounced xenobiologist, not biologist. At least whenever I've read it in the past. Before having to say it out loud, I always read it as xenobiologist, not biologist. The xenobiologist is easier to say, I think. A lot of these words, this is the first time I've said them out loud. I've read them thousands of times, but this is the first time that I've had to speak them, so I hesitate on the pronunciations. To get a clean version of the transmission, you'll need to find the source and plant a relay skull on it. We can narrow down the approximate location, but it's still a wide area to search. Then we are looking for a Necron conjugator-like device. Once we find it, it's a simple matter of attaching the relay skull. Not quite too so simple as getting there, which will involve a lot of Flayed Ones if the Skitarii reports from inside are accurate. Whittling down the Flayed Ones is an end in itself. If we can further our understanding of Necron history at the same time, the opportunity is worth the risks. Very well, Magos, but I don't envy anyone who has to go in there. Well, we'll be okay. We have 3 places we have to go.
Why have you come to this world? Why do you seek out this pain?
Oh, sorry, I was trying to sip my coffee. Through the local noosphere, a distant but powerful voice invades the cohort's consciousness, demanding the answer to the same question over and over. You reply, to claim this world for the Imperium of Man. This reply is met with the dark thunder of distant laughter, followed by a blast of discombobulating static. The implication of the response, and the sense-scrambling feedback, leaves the cohort in a state of temporary nausea and disorientation. Alright. I'm going to try to only fight one of these, just for the sake of saving Awakening.
This pain, for a million years, I have felt it. Drowned in its ocean, ends this pain.
And the fragmented transmission breaks through into the cohort's comms net. The distorted voice speaks in the cohort's own language, as if automatically adapting to the listener. You record the voice and transmit it to the Casus Metallicon. Fascinating. The transmission is as adaptive as a data virus, yet it seeks not to replicate itself, but to be understood. There's a desperation to Ubjal's madness. Mindful of their mission, the cohort relays the transmission to secure conjugators on the Casus Metallicon, where they can be properly studied. Kill all enemies. Straightforward. Any consoles? Yeah, there's one over there. So I will send Minarius that way. Do something like that. That's a good amount of damage. Now we can take him out. Yep, that shield did not help him out a whole lot. Clear him out, hurt the other guy. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm gonna take this guy out first, I think. That should be all of them destroyed. Oh, I didn't get the scanner though. Or sorry, the console. Oh well. Oh, -4. Perfect. I'm gonna circumvent that fight just to save us some time. The local noosphere is infected with self-replicating junk data, as if the physical disease infesting the tomb has its reflection in the information space. Every communication between the cohort and the case's Metallicon is sluggish and accompanied by bursts of screaming and chanting in unknown tongues. You search the area for concealed transmitters that may be the source of the data infection. -2 CP, but Blackstone is very valuable. The cohort scours the nearby chambers for sources of the corrupted data. They find none, and continue to suffer the effects of the noosphere corruption. But their search does turn up a stash of Necron Gauss weapons that can be returned to the case's Metallicon for examination and stripped for resources. Works for me. I think the best option there probably would have been to use the case's Metallicon. Which might be pronounced Cestus. I can partially... Whoops, didn't mean to click. Stats of Ubjau's transmission echoes through the tomb, turned into an audible form by hidden voxcasters. I'll hunt down the voxcasters and destroy them. The voxcasters are well hidden among the corrosion and rot of Ubjau's tomb. Attempting to find them all is an impossible task. The cohort wastes too much time trying to find them before they are forced to abandon this endeavor. Initiative does not matter because we have the invisibility item. I don't remember what it's called. The Cog Occultaris, I believe. So again, them having initiative doesn't matter because we still have better initiative because they can't attack us on the first turn. Can't even act. Though there was that one boss that could see us despite us being invisible. Or undetectable. Go here. We're also gonna have to kill everything after the fact, so we may as well kill it on the way. So I'll summon Narius over here. We'll do it this way. What is he overwatching right there? He's watching the void. Alright, so we can probably take out this guy. He has 2 armor, so then again, maybe not. Still like a chunk of damage. Don't know how I want to handle this one. Yes, I do. So I don't have to take him out. Hopefully this will be. Nice. Let's see. We have a few things to scan. I might as well send him over here. Then you can destroy that on the next turn as well. Gonna hit this guy with some burn. I'm interested in taking out so if I stand right here, I think he can use his beam weapon to take out both of these guys. If I move right here, I can do a little better. So we knock him back. Or let's move back here. Here we go, yeah, this will work. Two less enemies to worry about. We might be able to take this guy out with this. Close, but no dice. But if I go over here, see, it's all coming together. Skirt on back so he can't get us in the next turn. Cool. Then we'll spawn some servitors here, which we'll use to intercept for him. Throw one of them over here, and we'll have another one over here. Why not? Goodbye. Oh, I didn't see that tomb guard over there, or a lich guard. Yeah, I think this shot is okay. Actually, can I hit him from here? I sure can. It's okay, we still have 2 consoles we can destroy. So that's no biggie. We'll stop by and smack this guy around for a second. He's got a lot of armor. Don't appreciate that one bit. Good to ignore his armor so we can take him out. Because I'm not dealing with that. Come on, 2 damage. Alright, if everything goes according to plan here. It's going to top off on our cognition. We should be able to get him over here this turn. And that should wrap it up, because I killed everything unless something like comes up right here in from this pit. I think we're in the clear. Boom, look at that. Alright, the cohort attaches a relay skull to an ancient, gore-encrusted conjugator that confirms the source of Lord Ubjau's strange, ranting transmissions. The arcane device relays the content of the transmissions directly to Tiresus on the Casus Metallicon. This is perfect, Magos, but the content is troubling. The obscure references and linguistic forms are already solving some of the most difficult problems the Tesseract's translation has posed. Fascinating that Ubjau's very madness gives his words the qualities needed to complete your translation. The Omnissiah shows knowledge is found often by the crooked path. The translation is far from complete, but I feel I have got further than any other Magos would, thanks to the linguistic samples the tombs of Silva Tenebris have provided. My emotional cores return significant curiosity about the history of the Necrons, the rise of these Necrontyr, and their war with the Old Ones. Truly momentous events that have hitherto been hidden from us. And there's so much more for us to know, Magos. So much more. There is a lot. That is for sure. How we're going to skip ahead, go to cohort here. Who is leveling up? I think Jeremiah, right? Oh, we also have the updated scanner now. We can take care of that. Should have space for it. I'm wondering if this would be worth bringing along. The upgraded version I think would be, but not the base version of it. He should have room for the upgraded scanner as well. Alright, let's do another mission. The 4th seal. Oh, the next Zenerite Battle Axe. Or sorry, Zenerite Axe, not Battle Axe. And another cognitive canister. Xenobiologist Tiresus needs further data for his translation. It believes they can be found in Vizier, that's how it's pronounced, Vizier Melob's historical records. Retrieve these records from Melob's tomb. Okay, it's another easy mission, so why not blow through it real quick. I'm on the verge of another major breakthrough in translating the Tesseract inscriptions. I'm sure that with a little more sample data, I can crack some of the more difficult passages. Analysis of previous interactions suggests you require help in doing this. I forgive my weakness, Magos, but this is not something I can achieve alone. Vizier Melob kept meticulous records of the deeds of the court that ruled his dynasty before they began their great slumber. And you need a tech priest mission to retrieve these records for you. As I said, Magos, this is not something I can do alone. Well, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. The record chamber is scouted by my Skitari, but they were unable to hold it for long. The Necrons don't like us getting in there. Proof of how valuable Melob's histories must be. That's one way of looking at it. Another is that once you get your scribe servitors into that chamber, you're going to have to fight to keep them alive. Then that is what will be done. The Necrons guard their secrets jealously, but that does not mean any hesitation is justified in acquiring them. Alright, it's a pretty straight shot. Looks like 2 fights. Can't handle that. So it looks like whenever you take these guaranteed fights, like when you see the enemies on the map, it always reduces your awakening by 4. Or by an amount. It's been 4, I think, every time so far. We can't do anything this turn. We'll send Narius right here. There we go. Is there anything we can scan you over there? Okay. And over there. Right, he can't do anything this turn. We'll just send him up to the barrier. Grab some cognition, I guess. Where did he actually move there? Delay his turn so that he can grab all that cognition. And then I'm not going to bother shooting with him. Just going to move him forward. And we'll see if we can't kill this guy with this. Alright, that was a little disappointing. And now they know where we're at. I'll see if I can't put one of these guys up here. Maybe draw some fire and some cognition. Alright, well he took one shot for us. It's all that matters. Yeah, all these cognition generating devices we have, well, they're pretty bananas. I'm gonna send him this way. For a couple of reasons. One, he's gonna go... So I think we'll just stay beside this guy for now. So right here, I should be able to hit both of these guys. Cool. can't get through his armor, but I'm not gonna just not attack. You know what? They're doing what they're supposed to do. That's all that matters. I'm gonna use him to just go ahead and go destroy this. Oh, already attacked this turn. Alright, end his turn. Let's give +2 to all tech priest for the next attack. So we can try and kill him on the next turn. End his turn, have him go up here. I need to start using. Oh wow, I can't stand beside him. Well, it was worth a shot. On his next turn, he's going to get taken down by the attacks of opportunity anyway. Actually, he has nowhere he can move. He can't even attack. There we go. Basically no awakening generated, and if I'm correct about the fights like that, you're reducing the awakening. The chamber ahead has the air of a library, with slabs of data medium arranged in niches on the walls and tiny scarab constructs scurrying across them as if tending to the volumes. The repository of Melob's history could well be nearby. Yet caution, advance through the chamber carefully and quietly. The Necrons may be guarding this chamber well. The cohort's caution is well justified, as their presence triggers concealed Gauss turrets to emerge from the ceiling. The cohort evades their sensor range and makes it through the chamber unscathed, heartened by outthinking the Xenos foe. And more Blackstone. Fantastic. I still really dig that that little loading screen introduction, the transition. Go there. Oh, great. Alright, this is going to be closed off. I have no idea. There we go. Cool. So you just have to approach the edge. Fantastic. Is there anything worth scanning? Now, if we have to kill all the enemies, they might be annoying to get to. So what I think I'll do is have... So have him go ahead and go over here. Why not? Then what I can do is activate this cantrip, ignore all armor. There is no cognition point thingies here, so nothing to do about that. We'll go ahead and end his turn, I think. This is a ton of health, which is super uncool. And actually have him run all the way over here and try and get next to this guy. Try and burn this guy to the ground. Sure, we'll put another guy over here. Wow, that would have done 8 damage to me. Pretty crazy. Now I was interested in moving over here. Let's do so. I'm assuming he will be able to kill him. If not, then we might be in for a bit of a rough time. Wow. Pretty hefty melee attack. We are putting in some serious work on that guy, and he is just not going down. Alright, so I should be able to hit him from over here, right? Nope. He is not hittable. Oh, there's a wall right there. Ooh. Did not anticipate that. Oh, my bad. Hey, one less enemy to worry about. Alright, so I want to get on the other side of this gate with both of these guys. It also regroups all my tech priests together. Oh hey, and I can do this. Perfect. Alright, so now it's just a matter of getting out of here. Oh, that was the wrong guy. You know what? It's fine. I was gonna be trapped on the other side of the gate this turn. Shoot. I guess we're in no hurry then. Yeah, I could have planned that a little better, but whatever. Wasted a little bit of time, but you know what? It's fine. Oh, nope. Your turn is over, buddy. Your turn is over. Here we go. All enemies are dead, unless more come up from below. Nope. Huzzah! That was a fun little map, though. The cohort holds the chamber long enough for the scribe servitors to finish copying the passages of Melob's histories that cover the walls. With their data media full of Necron hieroglyphics, they are escorted back to the tomb entrance so their data can be uploaded to the Caestus Metallicon. What a wealth of linguistic information we've recovered. Melob was fond of obscure pictogram forms and context-morphic grammar structures. This will be of immense help in translating the next passages. How much more of the Tesseract Vault remains to be translated? With this, I shall be well beyond halfway. With every new passage, I uncover new revelations about our foe. Soon, Magos. It will all be revealed to us soon. Alright. Alright, let's get a close out of that. We don't have to wait through that. Jeremiah, let's get you leveled up. Refractor field generators gain -1 cooldown and +2 field defense. So I don't care about upgrading troops for more damage. I use them mostly as meat shields and maybe some extra damage here and there, but mostly they're just there to take hits for me. Oh wow, all tech priest gain. That might actually be pretty good. Who would benefit from that the most? I feel like right now I don't think I need to change anything up right now. I think with our current setup we're doing really well. So I'm not going to worry about it. Alright. It's still saying it's easy. A Necron Heavy Destroyer. Alright, well, it's not important for now. Ooh. Oh, no, it's an upgraded version of the Creatium Mechadendrite. Alright, I'm going to call it here. In the next episode, we will continue down this path. We'll do the 5th seal. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode.